The Apostle Paul says, do not be drunk with wine, which leads to reckless behavior, but be filled with the Holy Spirit. Now, what does it mean to be filled with the Holy Spirit? Well, it's simple. Contrast what happens when someone is drunk, and you can see what happens when they're filled with the Spirit. When someone's drunk, they do things that they would not normally do if they were sober. My dad was a bar owner, and I would visit his bar once a year for his birthday. And there I saw a lot of reckless behavior, a lot of dumb things people would say. Well, you know, when people are drunk, for example, a man might make unwanted advances to a woman. He might get slapped in the face, but yet he'll still do that. And some have even raped women when they're drunk. They would not do it if they were sober, but when they're drunk, they do things they would not normally do. A woman would normally be chaste, keep her clothes on, and act right. But when she gets drunk, even a woman might get loose. She might even disrobe. She might have sex with strangers. She would not do it when she was sober, but she would do it when she was drunk. How many people have gotten killed, shot in bars? Right here in El Paso, we've already had 3 shootings at bars. People, when they're drunk, they do things they would not normally do if they were sober. Now, I bring this up because when you're filled with the Holy Spirit, you do things you would not normally do without the Spirit. But not reckless behavior, good things. For example, when you're filled with the Spirit, you have the ability to love even your enemies. Now, in the natural, you would hate your enemies. But through God pouring his love through us, through the Spirit, what happens? We love people. We'll be joyful even when we should be so depressed, but we're not. We should be worried, but yet we have the peace of God. Why? The Holy Spirit begins to bear that fruit. Normally, we could not heal a fly, but through the Holy Spirit, we can have gifts of healings and pray for people and see them recover. You see, when you're filled with the Spirit, you have supernatural power to do what you normally could not do without the Spirit. So friend, expect God to do great and mighty things through the fruits of the Spirit and through the mighty gifts of the Spirit.